What's good, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Friday vibes. Another thing I forgot to put in this description. I was going to want to talk about my Cubs, but as you guys know, the Cubs suck. They got beat by the Cincinnati Reds, 20-5. 20-5. Like, why even show up? You know, had to clean these pads. Why even show up? 20-5. That's embarrassing. I know some of the players don't have the heart for my Cubs, but 20-5. 20-5. It was the score, okay? Spot day for the doggos. Briella's graduation was yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. Today is Briella's birthday. Let's get into it. Hopefully I can... I always have it like that. Golly. Anyways, welcome to the show. If you guys could like, share, and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. My Twitter is Girls Advice and Views on fantasy football. My TikTok is Bet Fantasy Football, where on lives like this, I'll talk about anything. But once it starts getting down to crunch time in July, I'll start talking more about fantasy football. But fantasy football isn't what's important right now. Personal. I like my shirt. I love my shirt. Anyways, we got McCafe, different type of strand of weed, which is space glue. It's the indica and it's supposed to make you tired or sleepy. No, I am getting some Blue Dream later today, I hope. So I'll go live when I roll that one up. I'll probably go live in the Happy Shack in about an hour or so. But it's not the fantasy football end game. I think it's the fantasy football, fantasy flock or something like that I follow. And they were doing a mock draft. They had Jonathan Taylor going 1, CMC going 2, Cooper Kupp going 3, right? Cooper Kupp going 3, Justin Jefferson going 4, Austin Eckler at the 5. Are we dropping Derrick Henry that far down in our rankings that he's not? Cooper Kupp at 3. And now I know people aren't going robust RB this year. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because Kamara's out, Barkley, Zeke, CMC, all those top running backs are kind of going down. Derrick Henry, he had an injury-prone season last year, but in the playoffs or at the end of the season in the playoffs, he was doing really good. But I cannot believe y'all are taking Cooper Kupp at 1.3. I should see what the highest of running back was last year. I think Davante Adams went at what, number 5 last year. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the NFL combines will be staying in Indy 2023 and 2024. I know some folks have been wanting to have it moved around and stuff like that, and that's cool. And I know some folks that wanted to get rid of the combine. Thing is, in some of the drills that I like to watch, I can see certain mobility. And even though I don't draft rookies the first year, I still like to watch that. I don't think the 40 has anything to do with anything. I think they might, jump in and get rid of whatever that test is that they do. Get rid of that. But please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Um, I I'll touch on this a little bit about the shooting that happened. Like I think it's like 4 hours away from where I live, and the news that I've seen and the two people that I talked to, and me being a veteran, I don't understand why the police didn't follow that idiot into the school, or at least try to. I mean, he had an AR-15. Some of those cops carry shotguns in their trunk. They don't just have a side weapon. They also have weapons in the trunk. So if you're coming to an active shooter, I'm fully loaded. But that's all I'm going to touch about that. Let's get into some football. If you can see as the thumbnail is my mint. I'll take more pictures today and let you guys know how my garden is growing. I need to get a trestle for my cherry tomatoes so that it'll stay upright. So I'm gonna order that when I get paid. In fact, I might order that today. Cherry tomato trestle. I'm gonna have to look and see how that goes. But another thing I forgot to put in the description: Colin Kaepernick, what worked out for the Raiders? Can you believe that? Hey man, if he still got it, because the dude did lead the Niners to the Super Bowl. Oh, I don't want to hear that. Oh, he can. He played back in 2015, 2016. He could play. Give him a shot. If he still got it, give him a shot. But have somebody going for his leg, not going for his legs to injure him, but have it kind of like a football game. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's going to be rusty. But man, if he can throw, don't just have it be a propaganda. If he can play, man, put him in. Shoot, Colts, come on. We need a backup. We need somebody, anybody. But yeah, Cap. Hopefully he brought his A game. But Cap, he got a chance. And another thing, folks. Well, I'll wait till later to talk about that. But yeah, I got Nick. I'd already talked about Nick Foles and Clowney, and then we signed Colts signed another running back, uh, Tyson Williams, I think his name is. Excuse me, now I got the hiccups. I'm not going to say more than my mom yet. She took her vertical pills yesterday, so let her sleep in a little bit. Probably call her, text her around 6 my time. I know a lot of positions are hard to find. Tight ends are one of them. And so, it's all until Kelsey retires. I think he's always going to be the tight end number one. Gronk. Um, I always had him as a number two. I always like Kelsey better than Gronk though. So, but I like Mark Andrews better than Kelsey sometimes. I started picking Mark Andrews up like 3 years ago, but now everybody's onto him. So my low key tight end that hopefully jumps off. I got two of them. Well, maybe three. No, I got two. I got Pat Fryermuth for the Steelers, and I like T.J. Hawkinson. And the reason why I like T.J. Hawkinson, I knew they got D.J. Shark. I always, man, I'm gonna say Pat Fryermuth for the Steelers because one, Mitch Trubisky does use his tight ends. They don't have too many weapons there. Claypool and I think his name was Johnson. But another one I'm hoping gets used a lot. I don't even see him on here. Oh yeah. Sorry. It's Cole Kmet from the Bears. We don't have any wide receiver, except for maybe one. But he's gonna be dope. I mean, really? So Cole Kmet is my sleeper for the tight end position. That and Pat Fryermuth. I think that's how you say his name. Irv Smith Jr. for the Vikings. I don't know too much. He was really hurt last year. I think he had an ACL tear or something like that. But you got Jefferson. You got Thielen. Thielen's getting older. I just don't see it for Irv Smith. But so my two sleepers for tight end is Pat Fryermuth and Cole Kmet. And I know Fontes and Nicole and all those Steeler fans are gonna be jumping for joy when I put that one out. But yeah, let's see. Got that. I want to. They had, like I said in the beginning of this live stream, Austin Eckler was at the 5, right? And it does say that the Chargers O line is really good, but to have him up that high, I'm not. No, I wouldn't take him at 5. I wouldn't take Austin Eckler at 5. Maybe Najee Harris, and he's a maybe at 5. Let's see, but then he still got Leonard Fournette still out there, so because well, with us having Matt Ryan, right, he's going to throw it, but do you guys think people be stacking the box against Jonathan Taylor? Because all we have is Pittman. T.Y. Hilton hasn't came back yet. Paris Campbell's always hurt. And then we got that rookie. So let's take a check on that. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So the big thing now is Kyle Murray didn't show up for OTAs. I wonder if Kyle Murray will be going to what baseball team is in Arizona Diamondbacks? But he didn't show up for OTAs, and neither did Deebo Samuel. Does anybody know who the Arizona Cardinals backup quarterback is? Instead of sipping on tea, I'm sipping on coffee with that one. I mean, come on, young man. Give us fans something to be happy about. I understand you want to get what you worked for, but I'm pretty sure you got that with your rookie contract. But football's all different nowadays, people. Again, for the one person that came in, I greatly appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll probably go live later on, or we might do a Happy Shack video. Anyways, please like, share, and subscribe my videos. Add me on Twitter, which is Girls Fantasy Football. Add me on TikTok, which is Vet Fantasy Football. And y'all have a great and glorious Friday. Don't go out and kill nobody, please. If you feel bad, message me on Twitter. Hit me up in the comment section right here, and we'll smoke one. Again, it's Space Clue today and Blue Dream. Peace.